Awesome, Lexi. A nice 7 under to open the 2020 CME Group Tour Championship. Just take us through the day and getting started off on a really strong foot.
Yeah. I started off pretty quickly with a birdie on 2 and 3 and 4. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But I got off to a quick start, which always helps the round. I just try to keep the pedal down and play aggressive golf, and really just try to be relaxed out there with my brother and just enjoy my time.
Speaking of your brother, how nice was it? You had a different caddy on the bag last week. Probably learned some new facts on the course, but just having kind of that comfortability level with your brother on the bag. You talk about a lot about it, but just having him here in this particular event.
It's great, honestly. I love hanging out with my brother Curtis. We hang out basically every weekend. If we're both home, we're always playing golf together and joking around. So it's great to have him out here. I really appreciate him helping me out, just keeping me loose out there, whether I play good or bad. He always keeps a smile on my face.
Well, speaking of the start, you had 5 birdies in a 6-hole stretch to start on the front 9, and then you ended with 2 more. Just the momentum, you kind of came in waves. You talked about being positive over the ball, but having that momentum throughout the round seemed to be a real positive factor for you.
Yeah, it definitely helped. With 5 birdies in my first 6 holes, it's hard to keep that going. I mean, unless it's a 59 watch. But I was just overall very happy with how I committed to my shots. That's what I've really just been working on. I've been working so hard on my game just in general, trying to improve on it, and it's been kind of an up and down roller coaster with an unfortunate week last week, but I've worked extremely hard in this last week coming into this. So I'm very happy with how today went and just how I committed to my shots.
Obviously, you want to make every cut. You want to win every tournament that you play. But
Yes.
Was there almost a blessing in disguise last week of not having to go through all the travel and the extenuating circumstances and come to this event with the magnitude it is and have a kind of more fresh approach than a lot of players?
Yeah, I mean, you can look at it that way for sure. It was hard too at the time to look at a miscut in a good way, but I flew home a day early and I worked extremely hard the one day that I got to practice before I headed over here, and I hit till almost my hands started bleeding. I had blisters and they started to bleed. I'm like, okay, maybe I should stop. It was kind of a blessing in disguise. I needed to work on my game and get home and drive over here and really just take my time to get used to this golf course.
And this golf course, you thoroughly enjoy it. Past champion here in 2018. You've played here multiple times. The course obviously fits you really well. Do you continue to see new things on the course, or do you feel like you got a pretty good grasp of it?
I think, honestly, it just plays different every year. Firmness-wise, it's playing definitely softer this year than other years in the past, but it's in great shape. I know the guys just played on it the week before, so the greens are rolling so pure. So it's definitely in great shape for us. But I would say that's the main difference. Nothing really changes dramatically. They've added a few bunkers over time around some greens and fairways, but that's about it. But it's definitely in great shape for us.
Any other questions?
You were talking about the hard work that you have put in. What are the feel keys that you've got coming into this week that allow you to play this well?
Yeah, honestly, I've just been trying to find something that's worked in my swing that I've felt like my swing just had a good rhythm to it. I worked really well at A&A. I played really well, hit it good there. And it kind of went away, of course, with golf. It works for 1 week and then goes away. But I've just been trying to get to that feel again and really just trust that my draw is going to work. Aim it on the right side of pins and just draw it back to them and just really trust my golf swing and get over my shots and know that I can hit them well.
So it's really more of a rhythm thing that you're trying to work on?
Yeah, it's more of like a tempo rhythm and honestly a trust. Trust factor for me, doing my routine and just making sure I'm relaxed and committing to my targets out there.
And sometimes you actually can see a putt and know it's going in immediately, and that looked the way you were today. You were tempo and everything was perfect on the putts. What is it that you've worked on there that brought that about today?
Just like I said, being relaxed. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Sometimes I overthink putts, lines and reads, and I just I look at the greens book when I get to the green and kind of just went with feel after that. And having my brother Curtis help me on the greens as well helped. But I think today just getting in there, doing my routine and going for it and not spending too much time over shots.
And does it give you a level of confidence knowing, hey, Curtis can read a green?
Yeah, it definitely helps. Always a second opinion helps, and just reassurance, really. And I think that we were all pretty similar on every putt out there today.
Great.
After the Women's Open, how disappointed were you, I guess, with no better way to put it than that, missing the cut there, and how long did you kind of take to get over it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's disappointing. Anytime you miss a cut, it is. In any event, I'm always frustrated with that. But being the U.S. Women's Open, it was very frustrating. But the way I played, I didn't deserve to make the weekend. So that's the kind of the way I looked at it, unfortunately. But like I said, I went home a day early and worked extremely hard on my game and knew what I needed to do and work on, and came into this week with a more of a positive attitude and outlook.
And just with Curtis, the confidence on the greens, does he read every putt for you out there? I mean, what is it? How does that impact you on the greens?
Yeah, he basically reads every putt with me. Besides like the short ones, I'll just say like on like 3 to 5 feet, I'll just be like not much in it, left center, and he'll basically just agree with me. But yeah, he'll get in there and read every putt with me. Like I said, it's nice to just get reassurance and get that little extra confidence.
Has Joe been working with you? Joe, has he been working with you?
He took a look at my swing this week. It's always nice to have just a second look of eyes on my golf swing. So he's a great coach, and I like having him out there with me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Last one we have for you. Leah Schwartz has got a video from Mary Browder, a patient with St. Jude.
Oh, okay.
So we're just going to have you watch the video real quick.
Is it like live?
Yeah, it's on a phone recorded, so if you wanted to
Okay.
hold that
But it's
in.
not live.
It's not live.
Oh, okay. Darn.
Hi, Lexi. I don't know if you remember me, but my name is Mary Browder, and I met you last year at the CME Pro-Am. You kind of snuck up on me while I was warming up on the green. First off, I just want to say a huge congrats on both of your holes in one this year and last year. That's the easiest $40,000 you've ever donated, right?
Yeah.
I came pretty close to a hole in one myself last year. I was about
awesome.
35 inches short of getting it, which was still good enough for closest to the pin. I just want to say thank you for supporting St. Jude, and good luck this week.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's so cute. Thank you.
You're one of her favorite players,
Oh,
so
good.
she was really sad she couldn't be here, but she wanted to send that message
Yeah.
to you.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah, I can send that to you.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Lexi,
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind just commenting on what it's like for the LPGA to be a partner with St. Jude in that endeavor.
Yeah, it's amazing, honestly. Obviously, we're out here playing against the best, playing the best golf courses, but to play on a tour that gives so much back and for St. Jude to be such a big partner, I think it means the world to us. I mean, we have closest to the pin in the Pro-Ams, they donated, and then our hole-in-ones, they've donated a lot, and some Eagles, I believe. So it's just great what this tour does and giving back. So, I mean, as athletes, we obviously want to play and we want to win, but we want to give back to the game as well and to the world and make it a better place.
Like Mary said, easiest 40,000 you've
Yeah,
ever donated.
so easy.
Thanks, Lexi.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.